says, I'm a special little guy.
I'm a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel sent out from the sky.
My daddy says, I'm a special little soldier. No one is as handsome, strong as me.
It's true, he indulges my temptation to bold.
But I'm a little soldier, up to poetry.
My mom says I'm a miracle.
One look at my face and it's plain to see. Ever since the day you're taught me a miracle chord, it's been clear there's no fear for a miracle like me.
My mommy says I'm a precious Berlina. She is Anestina, pretty and Berlina. She says if I clean, I have to cut down all the cream. But tell her Berlina to give me more cake.
Take another picture of our angel from this angle over here.
She is clearly more emotionally developed than her peers.
What a dear!
How do you like it, mommy?
Don't go honey on your butt.
Stop, mommy, stop, brother.
I think she's like, we'll take another. Have you seen the school report? We got to see on this report.
What?
I'll have to change the school. I think she's really falling short.
Just a little
So hilarious. And said, what she feel? And it's a rocket in the claw. Yes, 70 lost.
Take another line over head. I'm a miracle. One look at my face and it's funny to see. And when she's delayed, I'm holding me a miracle. Holding on your clear, there's a fear for a miracle like me. My mommy says I'm a miracle. That is tiny and as shiny as a miracle. You can be all cynical, but I can drink a miracle. I've never been a miracle.
Miracle, a miracle out.
My mummy says I'm a lousy little worm. My daddy says I'm a ball. My mummy says I'm a jumped up little germ. That kids are like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart-mouthed girl like me. Mum says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's right, sir. 155 brand new luxury cars.
Ah! Harry!
Hang on.
Look at this! She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy!
I'm a girl.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. It's not normal for a girl to be all thinkings and...
I'm gonna call you straight back. I'm trying to have the biggest business deal of my life and I have to listen to this.
What about me? I've got a house to look after. Dinners don't just microwave themselves. And I'm off to bleach my roots and I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening.
But I'm going to make us rich.
How rich?
Very rich. Russian businessman. Very, very stupid. Your genius husband's going to sell them 155 old bangers as brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. Their cars will break down. What about the Russians?
Fair? Listen to the boy.
I'm a girl.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael's inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son?
Michael.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight. Come on, son.
This is all your fault with your stupid book and your stupid reading.
But that's not right.
You're off to school in a few days. I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull. Scary woman she is. Just compete in the Olympics, throwing a hammer. Just imagine what she's going to do to a horrible little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a girl.
Get to bed, you little bookworm.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent rule was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just
In business, son, a man has his greatest asset. Good hair means good brain.
It's green.
My hair's green! Oh, shoot.
Your hair's gone.
Why not?
The heads are maybe bald.
Maybe you used some of Mummy's parole side by mistake.
That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
I'm going to say, the Russians, what are we going to do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You could pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boys are looting. Don't look at me.
Well, would you like to hear a story?
Don't be disgusting. The sooner you locked up in school, the better. Ah, Matilda! What a pleasure it is to see you in the library again.
I guess. I mean, my mum really wanted me to stay at home with her. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And you tell them stories like you tell me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda! That was a hit, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, in escapologists and in acrobats, fell in love and got married.
They performed incredible feats together, and people came from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love.
Which was so deep that it was said that cats took hairs they passed, and dogs would weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything.
Everything.
But the one thing.
We do not have a child.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and their work became the only place they could escape the great tragedy of their lives. So, they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects.
Caught by the mom, locked in the cage.
And it is the most dangerous feat that is ever known to man.
It is our destiny.
Well, what happens next?
I don't know. Bye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow.
After your first day of school?
My mummy says I'm a miracle.
My daddy says I'm a special little guy.
I am a princess.
And I am a prince.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
Mom says I'm an angel.
So you think you're able to survive this mess by being a prince or a princess you will soon see. Your state ain't behind tragedy. he knows his ancient history. I have suffered in this jail. I'm trapped inside this cage. Praises this prison cell. This life has been but before my life had ended, my happy days were over. I was curious, so it's my ask 1,000 questions, but unless you want to suffer this number, I'll teach you a thing or two. You listen here, my dear, you practice with a million steps out of line, and if you cry, you'll know you say I have trouble and remember to be extremely careful.
Why? Didn't you just hear what we said?
Just you wait for me then. Just you wait for me, A-B-C-D-E-F-G, N-N-A-L-M-N-O-P, Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X, Y. Just you wait for me then.
Good morning, children. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. Your first day at school. Now, can anyone read this?
Me. Ooh, me, miss.
Very well, Nigel.
Ah!
Well, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We wouldn't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender. Is the first word tomato? No, but tomato is a very good word.
Yes!
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Well, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically, a sentence is just a bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books.
And have you read a whole book yourself?
More than one, I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
Phew, what books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and The Cat in the Hat.
Don't be pathetic, just knock on the door.
Enter. Oh, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. It's horrible.
Miss Trunchbull, in my class, there's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood, and
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though, says she's a real wart.
oh no, headmistress, I don't think Matilda's that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinotum est megitum.
Bambinotum est megitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense!
Headmistress, it is my opinion that this little girl should be placed with the 11-year-olds.
We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of a society would that be? What about rules, honey, rules?
I believe that Matilda Wormwood is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think that moment, in my big moment, came that I treated the rules with casual disdain. No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make the team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children. 2, 3, 4.
If you want to throw the hammer for your mom, get off from hands, please. So you have to stay inside the circle all the time. Circular McGee.
If you want to achieve success, you don't need sympathy or tenderness.
Tenderness.
You need those little squints to toe the line. Sing, Jenny.
If you want to throw the hammer, going up the glory of the beat, come up to stay inside the circle. Oh, circular McGee.
Just once more. Hammer throwing like that's life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the right line, tow it. Always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out.
Well, I must tell you, headmistress, that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid nasty question asking Russian.
Don't tell me we're not rich.
It took one look at the mileage on the first class and these cars were not good. I told the mileage was so high because of a manufacturing mistake.
So you lied,
Of course I lied.
and they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair.
I've got hair.
What's this? Another fucking book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you'd love it.
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
You showed the little brats. Oh, I'm late for my dance lesson with Rodolfo.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if belittle you can do well or two, must let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let it get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my arm, you boy.
I'm a girl. Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt. All squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Well, I better stick around, just in case they pop to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lavender, and I think it's probably for the best of her best friends.
Piping! Someone put a whole can of treacle into Transport's chair. Someone told her I didn't know she's after me.
But that's not fair!
Once after the trunch pull decides you're guilty, you are squished.
They're saying she's gonna put me in choking!
What's choking?
They say it's covered in an office that they throws children into. It's made of spikes, nails, and bits of broken glass!
There's a place you are sent if you have been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't right enough to sit. And even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat on the end of your nose, and when you scream, you know if the sound came out with this raise your hand, even reach your mouth.
All right. When did this happen?
About 20 minutes ago. Why?
Quick, she's coming! Blazers!
Where is the maggot known as Nigel?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. The sufferer falls asleep, often without any notice. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we? Definitely. He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? This isn't my bedroom at all. Hello, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda 3.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
My mum says if you look pretty.
And your mother? You! What is your name?
Matilda Wormwood.
Well, Wormwood, you've just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Yes, sir. Completely different Kaser. What? My green hair? It was, National Green Hair Day. Celebrate all the wonderful things in the world, like lettuce and snot. Tomorrow when, sir? Absolutely, sir. Now that is how you do. I'm gonna leave this on. It looks like rain.
Oh, yes, hello. My name is Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
A bit busy right now.
It will only take a moment.
Oh well, come in if you must. This is Rudolfo, my dance partner. We're rehearsing.
Ciao. Ah, parla italiano? Bene.
What? Who is this bird? You know what interruptions due to my energy flow? What do you want, Miss Chutney?
It's Miss Honey. Who, as you know, Matilda's in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Oh well, stop her reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
I'm in the zone, Joel. Don't waste this.
I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants on me, Miss Hussey. Looks are more important than books. Now look at you. And look at me. You chose books, and I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. We're going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind. Leave it to learn, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not the spine. You are a teacher. Just go back to school. But this little girl she's special at all. And what sort of teacher I'd be if I let this little girl know. I can see the streets organically. Somebody's trying to fight my husband. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me, and now the door closes, and Jenny's outside.
Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending.
No. Just then, the acrobat's sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the hostess, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You will perform on this day, or off to prison you both shall go.
No! What happens next?
I'm not sure, Mrs. Phelps. I'll tell you tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, I shall bring this selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may read them like each other's, and if you have any questions, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Matilda, well, this is the biggest hug in the world. I believe you're going to hug all the air out.
Matilda, well, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull.
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carver will sneak like a serpent into the kitchen and saw a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I didn't.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up with a little spitball, are you? Well, have you know this crime was committed before school had started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look. I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, sort of, almost, think about owning up. Maybe. But I was having a lot of trouble in my belly, and the Trunchbull's cake was so good. I scoffed it down too quick, and now it's picking into my bag. See? I didn't do anything.
You're a crook and a thief, and I shall crush you.
A huge cloud of chocolatey gas walked from my mouth and drifted all into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter,
Yes, miss?
you liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, I'm very sorry. But
Oh no, as long as you enjoy the cake, that's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh, well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. Oh, cook! What's the matter, Bogtrotter? I've lost your appetite.
Well, yes, I'm full.
You're not full. I will tell you when you are full. And I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake.
But
No buts. Eat.
Headmistress, he'll be sick.
I should have thought of that before you decided to steal my cake. Eat.
he can't.
Eat.
It's mine.
Eat.
A single slice, or even two, Bruce, might be nice.
the way sometimes. Even me. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bogtrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was only the first part of your punishment. There's more, the second part. And the second part is choking!
No, Miss Tuttle, please, you can't.
Did you think I'd allow myself to be defeated by these daggers? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling, an idiot. You?
No, please, not that! Don't take me choking, not that! Oh, Miss Honey! That's not right!
Ah, Matilda, thank gosh you're here. I've been dying. To the next part of your story. I haven't slept a wink.
Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? Is there another child at school who's behaving like a valet?
Not a child, exactly. Would you like to hear the next part of the story?
What are we waiting for?
As they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat ever known to man, the acrobat gave her husband a kiss.
Smile, we've done this 1,000 times.
First, I escape from the cage, lean out, catch you with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on your specially designed dress before they reach the dynamite, and blow your head off!
Sorry, go on.
The trick started well. The moment the dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. She held it as sharp as spiky objects. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. The door flung open and the anthropologist reached out to catch his wife and the child.
Oh, I can't move.
He grabbed her hand and suddenly they are both covered in both before they can both be blown to pieces.
Hooray! So the story does have a happy ending?
No.
No!
No. The anthropologist used to touch too much bone and suddenly their hands became slippy and she fell.
Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the end of her little fingers. She lived long enough to have their child.
Well, our daughter, with all your hope, she's all we've ever wanted.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
Worse? Oh no, but those things can't get worse!
I'm afraid they did, because the anthropologist was so kind that he never blamed the evil sister for what had happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help look after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, beating her if she ever did anything wrong, but always in secret, so that the anthropologist never suspected a thing.
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, this is my story.
What? Ah! My apologies. Well, time to go!
When I grow up, I'll be tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach to climb the tree you get to climb when you're grown up. And when I grow up, I'll be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up. And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square, and I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up.
you, boy.
I'm a girl.
155 old bangers on my hands. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? Well, I couldn't drive each one of them backwards now, could I?
Backwards.
When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the world. I grabbed the drill using my incredible mind with my real hair. I tasked the drill to spin arm around the first car and whacked it into reverse. Ha!
Backwards.
Exactly. Within a few minutes, I reduced the mileage to practically nothing.
Backwards.
10 minutes later, the Russians show up. Expensive suits, dark glasses.
Russians are nocturnal! I saw it on the program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work?
You tell me, is my hair real?
Fantastico! Now I'll be a full Rodolfo all day long.
But that's not fair. They trusted you and you cheated them.
What have we done to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? I'm gonna go to that school and tell the teacher that never to be let in again.
What? No.
And if she does, I'll have her fired. And you will never give her a sticking book as long as you live here, young man.
I'm a girl.
Now go to your room, you nasty little creep!
Backwards. The anthropologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded.
You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep!
She beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out.
Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much, I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
But when the little girl fell asleep, the anthropologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat sister.
Bullying children is her game, is it? Well, then let us see what she does when the wrath of a grown man stands before her.
That was the last little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda.
Not on my watch. There is an age for reading. There is an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bog Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. Only Bog Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit! Miss Honey, you believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
No one was speaking, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
I'll get it, Miss Trunchbull.
Stupid girl. Look at you all. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughened you all up with a little phys ed. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, while I'm speaking. Reeking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know it, oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion, it is the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in sweat. And his head will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the pall of aiming and abetting. A bit of phys ed will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. double time. Discipline should stop the rot from setting in. All right, let's step it up. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, children who are tasting midnight even taste. It's a big little mystery. The mastering is hard to watch. Discipline.
Discipline!
Not a rebellion. It's a free for the reason. That's lost. The part of dissent. The focus. Moral life. All right, let's bring this down to home.
The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the
The newt. Say north! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers! I've got a newt in my knickers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd all better go home, or we still can. Matilda?
What? I moved it with my eyes. Am I strange?
Would you fancy a nice cup of tea?
Yes. What do you think this is? This thing with my eyes?
I can't pretend that I know, Matilda, but I don't think you should be frightened at it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
You mean there's no room in my head for all my brains? So they have to squish out through my eyes?
No, not exactly, but yes, something like that. You certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. What about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Oh yeah. He's always saying, Matilda, I am very proud. That's not true, Miss Honey. He's not proud at all. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
No, they don't actually. But I'm even poorer than most because of other reasons. I used to live with my aunt, but one day I was out walking and I came across this shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farm and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad. But he agreed and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was very young. Magnus was his name, and he was very kind. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you can hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for looking after me all those years. She made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document that said my father had given her his entire house.
But did he really do that? Just give her his house?
I find it hard to believe. Just like I cannot believe that he killed himself, which is what she said happened.
You think she did him in, don't you, Miss Honey?
I cannot say, Matilda. All I know is that years of being bullied by that woman has made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
But no, we can't. We have no evidence. Besides, my aunt is a much
Who is she?
respected. I can't say.
Who is she?
Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
It's
Miss Trunchbull.
yes.
This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets even one single answer wrong shall go to choking. What are you looking at?
You.
You! Spell... Oh, now, let me see. Spell newt.
Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey's taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense! You! Stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting!
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating!
I've taught them, that's all, with kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? Madam, you know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell amcalicomania sepulchrolis.
But that's not a word, you just made it up.
Spell or go to choky, and I should warn you, has silent letters.
A M C H E L L A
Oh dearie, dear.
K.
I'm so sorry. I'm afraid it was a silent Z. You're going to choky!
Cat. C-A-M. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in chunky too.
Hot?
Dog. D-Y-P. Me too. Table. X-A-B-F-Y. Andy.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
Cat put his soul in choky. Banana. B-T-A-B-L. Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-G-R-S-U. Revolting.
You have to put me in choky too, miss. You can't put us all in choky. Come now, maggots. Did you really think I hadn't thought of that? I've got choky for each and every one of you.
Look, there's writing on the chalkboard. Nice up. This is Magnus.
Give
my Jenny back her house. Then leave, or I will get you like you got me. Whoa!
ain't no coping. Going to Spain forever.
Spain? Why Spain?
Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the Russian mafia!
They're here! Hide!
What's that, my legs? My beautiful legs!
Where is your father?
Please. I don't know.
That Verwood is a very stupid man, and assumed I was stupid too. And that is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Well, yes. I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most of the people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards.
Backwards.
I can have one of my friends teach your father manners, and one day, when he leaves hospital, he will still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
Well, that is a very tempting offer, but I think I've had enough of revenge.
Your father is very, very lucky to have you as his daughter.
Quick, let's get up in the view before they change their minds!
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Wormwood, I would love to take Matilda. I would look after her with love and respect, and I'd pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
You called me your daughter.
Well, do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Well, we are a bit short of room, so yes.